tonight. I hope the answer to that is fabulous. Adding the drama to it too. So I'm just going to pull this up on my other device so that I can see who comes in to say hello and if there are any questions in the chat box. So pulling that up now. Just double checking all the volumes are down, otherwise I'd have a horrible echo. Now also you want to make sure that you are in live chat instead of top chat. So there should be a little slider image. And if you click on that, you can change that. So there we go. All right. So just putting my gloves on. You can see from the title that I'm going to do Resin Bling. I think that's what it was called, Bling. I'm not 100% sure. This is actually done by many people a while ago, and I never got around to it. And I saw an old painting today that I thought it was one I ended up not liking after it dried. Looked at it for a while and put it in the redo pile. Hi Anne, good evening to you. And so I thought, oh, I'll spray that. So this background here has been sprayed. Firstly, before we get into that, I'm using excuse me, Just Resin Diamond Coat for this. So while I'm talking, I can mix. So I don't have any cups that have the, you know, add this amount, add the same amount, or I haven't rigged up my own cups for that process either. So I put them into separate cups at approximately the same height level, and then I transfer the thickest one, which is part A. So the thickest one is part A, and into part B, because it's thinner and will be easier to get and scrape off the sides. Hello Lilybug, how's it going? And then just mix while we talk. So I spray painted over that canvas. We have, this is actually, it says claret on the can, sky blue, and this was like sea breeze blue or something like that. They're just, you know, probably for this trial, they're fine because they're just cheap and nasty spray cans, spray paint cans. So, all right. So you don't need a lot. I've probably mixed too much resin already, and I've only got like that much in the bottom of the cup. So, but we are going to use crushed mirrored glass, holographic silver chunky glitter flakes. They're from Resin. And then we have some glass pebbles, you know, like decorative glass ones that you put in vases or something like that. And then we have a nice blue, which I thought matched quite well, glitter. Whoop, sorry. There we go. Hello Grace, how you doing, lovely? And a purple, which I thought would be really nice. And as well as a little bit of a silver. And for another kicker for something different, which isn't helping me stir, scraping the sides scraping the stick and mixing again. I have these little mirrors from an old sun catcher that I had. I've had them for years. I previously did a resin piece with those in it as well. But for that bling, I thought, oh, that'd be a nice thing to add to it as well. So, excuse me, what we're actually doing here is essentially we're using the resin as a glue. So you'll see I'm going to only use quite a small amount. Bubble, bubble. All right, so that should be well incorporated. One more scrape of the stick. Generally 3 minutes is a good, but you just need to look and make sure you don't have any pearly lines or pearly strings within your resin. And oh, this is the crushed mirrored glass. All right, a little bit anxious. Just going to make sure that this is dried off. It's a rainy and not so hot day, so I'm just going to give it a little bit of a heat with the heat gun, just on low. And this is a 16 by 20 inch canvas, which I believe is 50 by 40 centimeters. So just make sure, where's the top? Oh yeah, you're pretty much perfectly in frame. Awesome. So we're going to start with the resin. But before we do that, I'd like to say welcome to Tracy Creating. I am Tracy, and throughout this video, may you be inspired, learn something new, or even relax while you're watching. So, this middle section where it's got that frosted colour is where we're going to focus our resin. And just use the stick. I didn't measure out exactly that. Approximately the middle, and fingers crossed I can do a straight line for whatever for whatever that means, because we're going to interrupt that line anyway. All the way across. Add some more there. I really want to make sure that I don't drip on any other area of the canvas. I think I might need a little bit more. Thicken up that line a bit. I'm really anxious, kind of nervous and excited all at the same time, because oh, I'm finally giving it a go. A little bit more there. All right, I think that could be good, but we still have plenty if we need to add more. So I think what I'm going to do for this section is, see about using my finger. So we're going to just drag it up, drag it down, drag it up, drag it down. I don't even know if you can see that. Oh, kind of. Let's just... So if we were doing a swipe from the inside out, where we put our card, our whatever we choose to swipe with, in the middle of the paint and drag it outwards, that's what we're kind of doing here with the resin. In the middle of it, drag it out. Trying not to leave any blunt straight section of line. I like using the finger because it's really kind of just, although I don't have anything to compare it to. But so far, I'm liking what it's doing. So I'm just cleaning up my glove with isopropyl alcohol. Let's see. There we go. So you can kind of see there how it streaks out. Not the other side, but okay. Come back up. Okay, so this is where we start adding in some bling. Some pebbles out on the table, because I'd like to put some of these down first, like right there. And there. So I like these because they're going to let some colour through. They have a hint of colour on their own. They have the glossy side of them because they're glass. And they are also fun to use in your art. I didn't quite mean to zigzag them across there, so plainly. Now this is where, okay, I'm going to add in some of these little mosaic mirrors, because I want to know that they have contact with the resin before any glitter or anything can interfere with the attachment. I'm just using tweezers. It's nice to use something different. And just trying to lay them out as individually as I can, and as also at the same time as quickly as I can. So looking sideways to check if there's resin. And I think we'll put one back at the start here. I think that's okay. Looking at oops. Because I tapped that on the top, I ended up getting a spot of resin on the top there. That's okay. Just looking for another spot, maybe there. Yeah. Okay. So generally I won't touch those now because I'm going to add all the glitter and everything, and this may cause that reduction in bonding. So, oh, I blast it. I have to use this heat gun. I'm going to pop some bubbles out of there. So just very quickly, I don't want to burn anything or anything like that. Okay. Hello. Hey, Gary. How's it going? KL Artistic. So, welcome. And so I'm going to do my best to maintain my gloves on. So I think we want to work with the biggest glitter first, which technically would be the crushed mirror glass, not a glitter at all. Okay. What am I going to do? Transfer this into the lid, some of this. So, let's see, we got sparkle, sparkle. Oh, that would be a nice ASMR. Okay. Okay, I went silent there deliberately just for the sound. Terry, doing well. You missed the beginning. I'm guessing you're doing resin. I am. I am giving it a go doing the Resin Bling, which I think is what it was called. So there's resin down, and between the glass pebbles, the crushed glass, which I feel like I want a little bit more glitters, just specifically down that middle line. I want a little bit more. And this is why the background is already dry. Like, this is an old painting that I had. For those who did miss the beginning, this is an old painting that I had that even after drying and looking at it for a little while, it didn't bring me joy. So I've repurposed it and I spray painted the background for those different colors, and now we're just working on put the resin down, spread it out. I'm feeling like there may not be enough, but I can go in and add some resin because I mixed plenty. Now that that's down, I want to add a little bit of the purple, not a lot, just a little bit, so that when it comes through any other colors, there's a pop of purple in there. What? Oh, I knew I'd do that. I dropped way too much into my hand. That's all right, we can cover it. And there again. Pro tip, don't do that. Yeah, so I don't think I finished saying what I was saying. The background already being dry, the resin is the only thing wet on here. So once this is all cured, I can pick it up, tap it off, and all the excess that isn't actually stuck to the resin, sorry about that, will drop off, and it'll only be where the resin is. Why is that not turning off? Okay. All right, so now a bit of blue. Not like the other one. This one actually has a little shaker. Let's see if that helps. Oh, look at that. Nice, soft mounts of glitter falling. Beautiful, beautiful. Between the blue and the purple. Love it. All right. That side. Oh, and I did run out of routine or ideal after the glitter glass. I should have gone to the holographic silver because it's a chunkier type of glitter. So focus a lot of this in the middle. Hopefully you can see how that's coming out. Making sure that there is some of this landing in the resin. And this is one of the things that we use to hide that big splotch of purple. We'll see how that goes when it's all cured and we tap off all the shiny bling. One more over here. Okay, this is going to look, oh, already enjoying how it's looking, enjoying the relaxation, the sounds, all of that. So the last one to go is a silver glitter. And that's why I mentioned, for those who came in after the explanation, that the chunky glitter should have gone on before the finer glitter, because it's bigger, surface area, sticks down, and if you've got all the fine stuff under it, it's going to cover it over. So I should have gone pebbles, mirrors, what's that stuff? Crushed mirror glass, then the chunky glitter flakes, then these little ones. So this one here is the silver, very blingy silver. So just starting along the middle. And because it's so fine, much finer, this falls between any of the little gaps that the bigger things have left behind as well. And I'm so scared of doing a big purple blob like I did before now. Some on this side. Alright, so if you are enjoying the video, please subscribe if you haven't already. How about that instead of... So at the moment this looks like a whole bunch of glitter and bling. I think that's why it's called bling. Dumped through the center of this piece, and that's okay. That's what's meant to be. Finish that container. There we go. This is going to be so fun. I'll record it when I tip it up and tap everything off, because I think that will just be a really great conclusion to this video. So there we have it. I know this is actually really quick, is it? No, not that quick. It's still approximately the time of a video that I would do. I'm pretty happy to just leave it and see how it goes. I'm not going to add any more resin than I already had. If I haven't put enough, well then I'll go again or do another. Like, no harm, no foul. When you find something you enjoy doing, do it. It's good for the soul. It'll look amazing. Yeah, thank you, Anne. I believe so too. It'll look like the galaxy. Oh, Carolyn, how are you going, love? Yes, that'll be really awesome if it has that kind of appearance. So I also have another idea to do with this instead of just the line, but we'll see how this one goes first. So there we go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. For those who would like to offer monetary contributions, I have a PayPal link in the description. And yeah, just sharing it with others and watching through the videos is always just such a huge help as well. Very blingy, love it. All right, thanks so much. Oh, let's do this while I ciao for now. If I turn it towards the light, there we go. Looks lovely. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. You too, Carolyn. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing the results. Yes, absolutely. Me too. So I think this works better if there's a torch, but I don't have one handy to show you some of the bling. So I will see you. I might, oh, sorry, that was my thing hit the door. There we go. I will have a video recording of this for you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, and looking forward to seeing the final piece. Yes, I'm so excited. Love it. Can't wait to see the results, Grace. Cheers. Lovely. All right, you guys, you're awesome. Take care. If you have to go anywhere, it is important because you are important. So on that note, be kind, be creative, and be fabulous. Bye.